Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed, Griezmann! Javi Martinez. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Perisic. Perisic drives it, going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Clears it out of harm's way. He's had a shot! That has been cleared. Thauvin tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Thiago. And here's Lewandowski. Conte. Pogba. And it's Thauvin.
Griezmann really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some...
Hits one! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Sidibe. It is deadlocked. Matuidi. Conte. Kante goes looking. Javi Martinez sticks in a foot to win it back. Griezmann. Cut out in the nick of time. Javi Martinez. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mbappe. Griezmann has a pop! Goal! France! And France are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Griezmann really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
France take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Mbappe. Oh, what? And the finish! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
France grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And it's Conte. Mbappe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Perisic. Pogba gets into the right position to intercept. Kimpembe. Sidibe. Conte. Matuidi. France are in control here on the brink of half-time. And here's Griezmann. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Thiago, forward it goes. Now it's Perisic. Thauvin drives it forward. Mbappe shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Thauvin gets it back. Thauvin. Griezmann. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Matuidi plays it forward. And it's Thauvin. Thauvin. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
France just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here we go again. What a change to either side during the break. Goretzka. Jerome Boateng. Out to the left it goes. Perisic. Thauvin. Hoists it forward. Griezmann. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
It's one! You can get that clear. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Perisic. Perisic delivers. Areola trying to get there. Matuidi. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka is a clever pass. Müller with a shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Bayern Munich are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
It'll be a throw-in. Matuidi. Kante tries a pass forward. Jerome Boateng. And it's Griezmann. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Muller, he's got it and he's got time. Well read, he's sorted that out. Danger averted for now. Conte. Coman has it out wide and in space. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chooses to go back. It's on has a pop! Gnabry, Perisic. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And it's played forward. Coman. Gets a good foot in there. Hoists it forward. Boateng does well there. Alert. Goretzka. It's a loose ball. And it's Goretzka. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Time for a change in personnel. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Schüller is there to heave it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, real danger here. Fekir floats one over. A chance! Goes for goal! Yes! And surely that settles it. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Kimmich. The final 5 minutes. Kimmich battles to win it back. Kimpembe does well to read it and intercepts. Conte. Gnabry. And that will be the final act. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
France won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. As you can see, we've already started here. Alexandro drives it forward, and that could be trouble. Matuidi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bentancur with a long pass. And it's Fekir. Been a rather gentle affair so far. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Matuidi. Griezmann. Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! Bentancur. Higuain. Pavard gets it back. Ramsey. No goals as yet. He goes long. Zuma. Conte. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Higuain. Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Higuain simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Hoists it forward. Mbappe gets it back. Nicely measured pass. Mbappe! Quadrado very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Now it's Griezmann. He's gone for it! Goal! France! And France are in front! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss. And Kante with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Conte. Higuain. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Juventus seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Fekir. Ramsey plays it forward. Dybala. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Alexandro needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, good interception. Bonucci. Ramsey takes the long option. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Kante already, of course, on the score sheet. And it's Fekir. It has got through to him. He's had a go! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Dybala. Forward it goes. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
France ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Mbappe. Giroud. Mbappe. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has put paid to that. Ramsey, Alexandro, Griezmann with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Quadrado tries to switch the play. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ramsey. Matuidi gets good distance on it. Ramsey. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ramsey. Douglas Costa. Plays it out to the wing. Douglas Costa. And he's got his range wrong there. Conte. And it's Giroud. And here's Giroud. Giroud! Oh, that was no routine save.
Giroud sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Douglas Costa goes looking. Cristiano Ronaldo looks to thread it through. Ramsey proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And he heaves it forward. Ronaldo with a definite fell there. Mbappe. Douglas Costa. Bonucci. And it's played forward. Alexandro.
France really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
That's a good ball to find him. Ramsey just brushed off the ball there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Conte. Needed a better pass there. Douglas Costa drives it forward. And it's Cuadrado. Bonucci. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Giroud. Griezmann. Over to the left. Pjanic is there and he can get that clear. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. And it's Conte. Could be a chance here. Douglas Costa. Cuadrado. He's off on a marauding run. He's had a look. And the shot! Alexandro tries to get it forward quickly. Douglas Costa. Now it's Ramsey. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa plotting from out on the right-hand side. That'll be a throw. Pavard battles to win it back. And he's there to hoof it away. And that will be the final act. France have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Musa Sissoko. Marco Verratti. Kurzawa. And it's Neymar. He's through the middle. Matuidi. And it's played forward. Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Oh, really good feet from him. Just brushed off the ball there. Hernandez, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Marco Verratti. Plays it back. And it's Neymar. Mbappe, he's gone for it! Hoists it forward. Mbappe, and now the breakaway. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sissoko battles to win it back. Thauvin gets it back. Kimpembe plays it forward. Oh, good interception. Hernandez. Thauvin. Forward it goes. Matuidi. And it's Thauvin. Thauvin has got himself a free kick. Griezmann concedes a free kick for that. Matuidi. Mbappe. Neymar. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. And now they can launch a counter. And it's Griezmann. Oh, that's neat. Conte. Griezmann has a pop! Goal! France! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pop?
Going for goal! No mistake! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Neymar showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Mbappe, and he's cut it out. Dashing forward at pace. Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe, now it's Thauvin. Neymar. Cavani. Cavani drives it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And here's Griezmann. Thauvin. Griezmann! Marco Verratti. And it's Verratti. And here's Cavani. Cut out in the nick of time. Matuidi. Kante goes looking. Breaks on here. Griezmann. Thauvin. He's got away. Griezmann. Griezmann with a shot! They've scored! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is. And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Hernandez. Conte. Now it's Griezmann. Pavard. And it's Thauvin. And here's Griezmann. Thauvin gets into a good position. Hoists it forward. And here's Griezmann. He's there to receive it. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Cavani. Neymar. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Gay. And here's Mauro Icardi. An uncompromising challenge. Cleared without complication. Now it's Cavani. And he's there to cut it out. That's gone a long way up and away. Marquinhos. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
And here's Mauro Icardi. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's Meunier. Neymar, a scorer already in the game. Meunier. Neymar. Varane gets rid without sophistication. Good idea, just poorly executed. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application.
Big chance, must be! Room for it, has a hit! He's scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
A decent ball, timely intervention. Kurzawa, Paredes, and it's Griezmann. Now it's Dembele. That intervention was very necessary. It's a loose ball. Neymar. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Good ball. That's Dembele. Hits one! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavy.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Time added on will be 2 minutes. Paredes gets it back. Done very well to intervene. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Of course, Sergio Ramos. He's a real rock at the back, Peter. Certainly never one to be beaten for strength nor pace. What might prove more important in the long term are his leadership qualities, and the way his presence at the back just seems to spread confidence throughout whatever team he's playing in. As an added bonus, he's quite a threat from set pieces too, you know.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And here's Benzema. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the ball's come out. Good ball. Mbappe. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Courtois, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Mendy gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Marcelo. A real chance to break. He's through, now is he in? Big chance, he's gone for it! Goal, France! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Mbappe, that's not going to make it, and it's Bale. France get it back again. Pogba. Could be a chance here. Away from immediate danger. Has gone out. Matuidi. Toni Kroos. Bale. And it's Benzema. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Modric. Bale. And here's Benzema. Toni Kroos. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Dinks one in. It's got through to him. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Benzema. And it's Hazard. Now it's Benzema. Oh, it's Benzema! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Benzema is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Great leap! Casemiro. Marcelo. Casemiro. Now it's Hazard. Mbappe. Griezmann. And it's played forward. Courtois gets it upfield. Thauvin. And here's Griezmann. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Thauvin. It's a brilliant interception. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Thauvin. Done very well to intervene. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
France come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. That gets things going for the second half. France carrying a one-goal lead. Thauvin, Pogba. That had to be more accurate. He's left his man. Mbappe! Toni Kroos. Sergio Ramos. And it's Toni Kroos. And here's Hazard. Bale. He's had a look. It's Bale! They've scored!
Well, it's certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Griezmann. Oh, good interception. Now it's Bale. Madrid are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Hazard. And it's Bale. And here's Hazard. That's a good ball to find him. And shoots! Oh, that's a waste. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's going to be a double change then. Hernandez doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Dembele, he's through. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Bale. Mbappe. Dembele. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Varane plays it forward. And he's straight offside. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
James Rodriguez! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
James Rodriguez. Dembele. Well played, he saw that coming. Casemiro. And it's Bale. James Rodriguez. Real chance! He's looking to get there first. Hernandez with the clearance. And here's Benzema. Gets away. And the shot!
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Nacho. And here's Benzema. And he's cut it out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Griezmann.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's a loose ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He gets past his man. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bale. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball. The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.